social responsibility. You don't see me going to charitable homes, attending to spastics, right? Because this is my social responsibility. And I'm not ashamed of that. I don't give a lot of money to charity for two reasons. I don't have that much money. But the second reason is the real reason. I do not like to give fishes to people. I like to teach people to fish. Right? So mentoring is about teaching people how to fish. And they'll forever be very effective. Alright? So TI has some gaps there because social movement you cannot enforce. You must have this mastery, you must do this, do that, right? Because what? Number one, how many clubs have more than 30 members? Very few. Recommended is 40 and above. Attendance rate 30 to 40%, you probably have 16 people attending out of 40. Alright? Our club about 30, we are very blessed with 60%, sometimes 60%, 70% of the members attending. Some clubs, I just went that day, less than 12. Some clubs have been 4 people. Can you run a mentoring program? Right? So that's one big gap that has to be plugged, isn't it? Lack of numbers. Got it? Second big gap is many people are not willing to be mentored. That's why TTI, we boldly have decided 3 workshops on how to mentor. The first one, 15 October, right? Is open to everyone. First priority was to our members. The 7th September deadline over. Now it's open to everyone, right? And trusting some be blasted to the whole world. Probably someone from New York may come also. We wanted to blast to the VP and President dutifully. This is a social responsibility, friends, not for us to publicize TDI. Right? We have something good to share. We want the whole world to come to speak, right? So 15 October, you can still sign up. We can take up 30, maximum 50. 30 means classroom style, 50 means theatre style with clipboard, still workable. Right? So these 3 workshops are necessary for people to learn. First one, how to mentor. Second one, 0.0, coaching and mentoring are different processes. So we want people to know the differences. Alright? I wish we could tape it up in such a way, maybe next time we can extend to other people. Right? It's not about showing my face or his face, right? It could be even just words. So it is important to learn how to mentor. The 2 prerequisites are there. Number 2, how to coach, which a mentor sometimes has to coach. But for today's presentation, we don't have time to talk about that, right? So come to the workshop for details. And it's free, right?
Will be based on this, is it?
Sorry? Roughly. Because that one I just did a mentor map song. That was done 4 years ago. Right? And by the way, I do professional mentoring coaching. So what you guys will benefit is the professional mentor coaching method. Do you at KPMG, by the way, have a mentoring program in place?
We started with the informal type of mentoring program where we have more senior Toastmaster member help a more junior.
I mean your firm.
Where?
We have a buddy system.
Yes, we have buddy system.
You see, global corporations with a mentoring system in place. Because it is proven over the years, thousands of years, mentoring is the best way to grow someone. Isn't it? Someone I know something, I've done it, I tell you. Rather than Moses join and according to the manual, you should do this, do that. It doesn't. That's why mentoring is a superb way for learning, right? So the third one will be time about, I think, April to June, because the next term will come about. So next term is like winter and spring will come along. How do you look to your future as a Toastmaster, right? Some got their CC, they think they know it all, they leave. Some do 5 speeches, they think they know it all, they leave, right? Some done a few years, but they hang around at a social club. So when they address all these people, they are not bad people. They are just not exposed to mentoring. So we believe the third one will give them a big aha how they can contribute to their own lives as well as to the lives of others. Right? So set new goals for next year. If I'm really at once Toastmaster goal, what is the next process, the next milestone, right? So that's the 3 workshops have to be in place, right? So with that, we'll address this, as I say, really quickly. Find time. I wish you to run through it after today's short meeting. This is more actually a brief intro rather than a thorough introduction of implementation, right? Some of the things you may not fully understand, but the forms are all in place. I would dare say when we live here, you can implement, just follow this. Ignore all the Toastmasters manuals because they're written in bits and pieces. And we've organized them all into one. So save time. You don't need to refer to those. I tell you where the references, but you don't need to refer to those. Just follow this, call us for help, right? And I believe you will take off very, very well, right? Now, let's start with point number 1. The mentoring module from the Successor Club series. Are you on the same sheet with me, please? The implementation.
Yes, well.
Sorry? Oh, yes. Anyone else without this? The proper mentoring has to be done this way, according to TI, and then I'll tell you, as I said, where we interject with our own ingenuity to overcome the challenges. Now, the mentoring module from the Success Club series must be presented. Not only that, we will give you the soft copy of this manual, right? We really want to spoon feed you for simple reason. You know why? We are not encouraging piracy. Because when you order, it takes too long. And
don't worry, KPMG's library we have already purchased.
You already got very good. But we really want to spoon feed whoever asks us for a talk like that because to save time. And right now they're going through the brand refresh, right? The logo's not in place. Sometimes it take 2-3 months, by which time everyone will be lukewarm and cold. So it's good to get it hot, right? So you have that good. So we would advise not only to just present the module, but to give that PDF or the slide in handout form to everyone. Do you know why we recommend that? I will tell you why. Then you look into the box. I purposely put into a box because, sorry, how's my timing? Today I didn't bring my clock. I should bring my clock.
22 minutes.
22 minutes, huh? I've taken 22, huh? Because usually I put my clock. The box here, now, this is not to criticize, right? We just want to analyze the situation and say what needs to be done must be done. In all my 11 years of being a Toastmaster, no VPM. Sorry, a VPM here. No VPM has ever given me a member interest survey form. New member profile sheet many years ago I joined, yes, but they did not update. Cut the long story short, set up a mentoring council within here, right? Minimum 4 to 6, right? Take over the role of the VPN in this area. And by the way, mentoring falls under VPE, as if the VP doesn't have enough things to do. Okay? So we actually take up this role from our VPC code and put Oksam as the mentoring chair, heading this on behalf of the VP. Again, to cut a long story short, set up a council, officially take over the role from the VPE and the VPM in this particular areas. I shall spell out this. These areas are number one. Can you look in the box? A, reminder TI statements for intra-club members reference as safekeeping for the whole term. I'm a branding person. I am always alarmed at places I go to when they don't know what the corporate values, brand values are. They don't know what the brand promise are. I think TI is equally alarmed as well, right? So give them again, I think it's on page 3, page 4 VPM manual. Anyway, we've given you the so-called master. Now, dutifully remind all members, even the existing members, the mission of the club with the four values. The 4 values of integrity, service, respect, excellence, and so forth. But the 4. And these 2 is for the safekeeping. Right? So that we want all members to be refreshed about what is the Toastmaster promise about, come to meeting all the time, help and so forth, right? Internalize to them. Right? We do not want, forgive me being transparent, we do not want selfish mentees. You know, we want people to be giving and taking as well, taking and giving as well, right? So internalize, come to meeting, help each other come to meeting, because it's useless to mentor someone who doesn't come to meeting except now and then make a speech. I'm very transparent and say that we don't want such members. We cannot judge. But I believe when we do it well, internalize, right, like attract alike. You attract similar-minded people, right? So the second one, sorry, because I didn't check the copy, the second is supposed to be B. Latest update of individual club member status on their communication and leadership track. Now, every time when a new member joins, the VPM is supposed to dutifully pass on the new member profile sheet. Existing members would have spent 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. It is best to give them again. Why? Some may change profession. Some may change to another field of work. Because the member profile sheet asks questions like, what profession you're in? What type of work do you do? Why is Toastmaster relevant to the type of work? You see? So people may change their corporate landscape, right? Their personal landscape. So give everybody. It's like I call this a status report of where you are, right? So member profile, right? Just like companies every 5 years, they please update your information, right? Whether you're married 6 times again or just joking, but update, update. Then second, member interest survey form. It's a beautiful form. 2 pages, lots of questions. Let people fill in. Give them a time frame. If on the spot, better. If not, give them 2-3 days, not too long. As I said again, too long, people become built warm, they become cold. Right? So they be fast. Fast. What about the newer members? They don't even understand some of the questions. It doesn't matter. They do the best they can. From the form they say, I don't understand, we don't understand, then we know what mentor we should provide to them. Alright? Because there have been questions that should we guide people how to fill the new member interest survey form. I say yes and no. Yes meaning they have to know what each of the terms stand for. No meaning if you don't know, you don't know. It's okay. That's where we can step in to guide you with the signing the right mentor, right? Then third, PowerPoint of why am I standing here? Okay, these 2 forms dutifully must be submitted as quick as possible. Now, to turn to page 2. The mentor interest survey form comes from the mentoring kit. Would you have that? If not the order, it doesn't cost much. How much?
Which one?
The mentoring kit.
The mentoring kit cost, including the whole Zoom series, is 18 USD.
Not much.
Everything, including the Zoom series.
And plus some beautiful or sample of a cert. You need to get additional.
Yes, one cert. Additional cert is 40 cents USD.
Yeah, we ordered 20 over cert.